What's poppin', people? My name is Duckhead, and today I'd like to discuss if the new Battlefield needs a Battle Royale. Because with the advent of the new Battlefield around the corner, people are starting to yap online about adding a Battle Royale, a free-to-play Battle Royale into the new Battlefield. So does it need it? No. Fuck no. Please no. For the love of whatever God you may or may not pray to, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, no. Please. Alright? It does not need a Battle Royale. Alright? And I'm going to lay out my reasons as to why in this video. So first of all, let's go and get this shit out of the way. Firestorm was absolute fucking garbage. Alright? I'm so sick and tired of this revisionist history of people saying that Firestorm was somehow good. No, it wasn't good. It was garbage, which is why that game was dead within a month of it being out. Alright? The looting system was trash. The performance was trash. I tried to load into one game of Firestorm and I never played it again because my game crashed when I loaded into it. Alright? That was trash. The fact that it was not free to play was trash. Alright? All of that factors into how good that game mode is. So I don't care if you think, oh, it was great. Everything surrounding that game mode was garbage, which was why they dropped support for the game mode. If it was this great game mode, then why did they drop support for it? Alright? And that leads me to my first point. Battlefield does not need a Battle Royale because every single time they have tried to do it, they have failed. Firestorm was a failure. Damn your fucking revisionist history. It was a failure. Hazard Zone, do I even need to explain Hazard Zone? Hazard Zone, while it wasn't a Battle Royale, it was an extraction shooter, and it was a goddamn failure. It was garbage. They dropped support for it because nobody played it. Same with Firestorm. And y'all want them to try again for a third time. Why? Do you not understand that when these resources get poured into a game mode like Firestorm or fucking Hazard Zone, I don't care how much they say another studio's working on it, those are resources that are being taken away from the core game. So the core game could have been better and not as shit. We could have gotten more content for the core game, but they had to try and develop and trend chase a Battle Royale or an extraction shooter. Alright? That is terrible. And I'll get more into that later in the video. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, if you are trying to succeed in the Battle Royale genre in today's gaming landscape, if you want even a modicum of success, your Battle Royale has to be relativistic to or better than the top 3 Battle Royales on the market. The top 3 Battle Royales on the market currently are Fortnite, Warzone, and Apex Legends. I know Apex Legends is kind of falling off a little bit. Maybe some would put PUBG in that spot. Maybe PUBG's experienced a little bit of resurgence, but I think I'd still put Apex as a top 3 Battle Royale on the market. If your Battle Royale is not as good as those Battle Royales or better than those Battle Royales, it will fail because the people who play those Battle Royales have already come to expect a level of quality from their Battle Royale or extraction shooter. And if your Battle Royale does not reach that level of quality, they will play yours for like a few days, maybe a few hours. They'll uninstall it and they'll go back to the Battle Royales that they know and love. So that means that you have once again wasted time and resources developing this Battle Royale because it will be a failure if it's not as good as Fortnite, Warzone, and Apex. Alright? And once again, those are resources that can go to the core game. Another reason Battlefield does not meet a Battle Royale. Alright? EA already has Apex Legends. They already have a top 3 Battle Royale on the market. They don't need to try and do that shit again with fucking Battlefield. They already have a fucking top 3 Battle Royale on the market. So there's no reason for them to try and do that. They should carve out a niche that nobody else is doing as well as them, no matter how much they may try to. Delta Force is not even as good as Battlefield 5 was. Delta Force is nowhere near as good as Battlefield 5 was. Alright, and Battlefield 5 was, it was not a good Battlefield. I'll say that. Alright, so they need to carve out a niche that nobody else is doing so that they don't trend chase. Everybody else is doing Battle Royale. Battlefield needs to do its own thing over here. That's what they need to do. All right. The last time Battlefield went against the grain, they had the highest selling Battlefield of all time, and it contested. If I'm not mistaken, I think it may have outsold Call of Duty that year. But correct me on that if I'm wrong. Battlefield 1, 2016, outsold, I believe, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, because Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was trend chasing with the jump boosts and the futuristic nonsense. They were trend chasing. Battlefield 1 did the complete exact opposite of that. They went to World War I, and they were successful, bro. They were successful. So, we've established it takes away resources from the main game. It needs to be as good as or better than the top 3 battle royales on the market: Fortnite, Warzone, and Apex. And on top of that, right, if they don't trend chase, the last time DICE didn't trend chase, they were fucking successful. All right? Now, let's say this Battle Royale is successful. I want you to take a look at what's happening with Call of Duty right now and all of their fucking problems, right? The second that Battle Royale took off in Call of Duty, they stopped giving a fuck about multiplayer. They stopped giving a fuck about zombies. The second Battle Royale took off. All right, and the game suffers because of that. We have ridiculous fucking mechanics in Call of Duty because of Warzone, bro. All right, look at Titanfall. Apex Legends was supposed to be Titanfall 3. Guess what happened to Titanfall 3? Chopped. We ain't getting that shit anymore. I don't think we're never gonna get a fucking Titanfall 3 because Apex Legends took over it. So if Battlefield actually does get a successful Battle Royale, I guarantee you that EA will see the success and they will start to allocate resources away from the core gameplay loop that you all want back so badly. So that Battlefield 3 style of gameplay you want back, they'll take resources away from that. Battlefield 4 style of gameplay you want back, they'll take resources away from that. Bad Company 2 style of gameplay, they will take resources away from that and they will push it into this Battle Royale. I swear to God they will. This is EA we're talking about. So the core gameplay loop that we all know and love of Battlefield will suffer. So you should not be pushing and you should not be begging DICE to make a fucking Battle Royale. They're probably going to do it anyway. Unfortunately, I really hope they don't. I really wish that they wouldn't. All right, I have an idea for a free-to-play game mode that doesn't have to be fucking Battle Royale, but they're probably going to do it. You really should not want a Battle Royale in your Battlefield because, I don't know, the data that we have, every single time they've tried to do it, their game has flopped. Battlefield 5, flopped. Battlefield 2042, flopped. The last time I didn't try and do it, Battlefield 1, highest selling Battlefield of all time, contested Call of Duty. I don't know. That's just a data pool that we have right now. So I've laid out my reasons as to why Battlefield doesn't need a Battle Royale. And here is probably the most important reason. You really think that DICE, who don't even know how to make a proper Battlefield game, and they've proven that they have not since at least 2016 for almost a decade, you think they're going to make a Battle Royale on the market that contests the top 3 Battle Royales when they don't even know how to make a fucking Battlefield game? You think they're going to do that and at the same time deliver a quality Battlefield game? Is that what you think they're going to do? How about we at least get down the formula of making a proper Battlefield game before we think about trying to conquer something else? How about we at least do that? Like, I don't understand why you people ask for that shit, bro. They're not capable of that. They're not. They've proven that they aren't. So stop trying and just go back to what was successful and build upon it. Anyway, man, it's so annoying for people to just want a fucking Battle Royale slapped onto every goddamn thing, dude. They don't think. They don't think outside the box and think about something a trend that they can set. They just want to chase other people's fucking trends. If you're a real Battlefield fan, and I hate to say it like that, right? I really hate to say it like that, but if you really want Battlefield to succeed, you don't want a Battle Royale in the next Battlefield. Anyway, I'm out this bitch. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Do you think I'm off my rocker? Am I just yapping? Let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm out this bitch. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Going.